Hey everyone, short notice, just quick, maybe an hour movie talk stream. Seriously, that's all you're gonna get. I just want to do it when I can. I got one viewer, that's fine. I know Matt is streaming right now, and I really didn't. I was gonna try to wait until after he's done to start the stream, but I was like, I just got to do it now while I have some energy before I get tired, and I gotta, wake up in the morning. There's some cool movie news that I want to talk about. And I did shout out to Brian and the rest of the MME crew that kept the member stream going tonight. I really appreciate the support of the channel with the members and those that kept that stream going. It made me feel great in my heart that it still happened without me being there. It really did. So I really appreciate when people go out of their way, and it takes a lot of effort. And Brian's my boy. So is the rest of the crew. Blue Jay there, DL. Who else was on the stream tonight? Damn it! I'm sorry. My mind just went blank because I was only in there a few minutes. I appreciate everyone that was there. Though, please forgive me. Please forgive me. But here's actually the topic of this quick stream. I was going to call it the rest of the best. There's some great stuff coming out. And please comment in the comment section below if I sound okay. I know people have been giving me constructive feedback about this mic. And this mic is on its way out. But until that happens, please let me know if the mic is okay. But here's the main topic here. Is the best of the rest of this year. We already have House of Dragons. We have Rings of Power. Andor just started. She-Hulk. What's left on this year to look forward to? And I'll tell you what, I really love I'm very shocked that people are not really hype about The Witcher. Season 2. There's mixed results on The Witcher. And I love that season. I thought it was amazing. But we also have the return of Willow. We have some Disney Plus special holiday events like Werewolf by Night for Halloween. But that's coming up soon. And Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. Those are some of the things I'm looking forward to the most. And then there's also an article about the announcements at Netflix Tudum 2022. Everything announced. Check out everything featured in Netflix latest showcase, and that just happened. Wow, we really only have one viewer. If that one viewer that's watching, can you comment something, please? It's just me and you. It's just me and you. All right. First, let's get to this Witcher Blood Origin. Now, I'm not going to show the trailer here. It's been out for a while, but we will go, frames on the trailer. And I think it looks great. Michelle Yeoh in this action is an action alpha prequel to the Witcher series that we get on Netflix. And you know what? I was shocked to find out, yeah, The Witcher is the Witcher season 3 is a 2023 release date, but this is coming out this December. So here we go. Great scenery, great production value. The characters look interesting. I think she looks like a cool warrior as well. I think she's also an elf. This guy. And Michelle Yeoh looks amazing here. I'm really there. She is, she is really everywhere. It's kind of interesting because she popped along with the same time as Jackie Chan, but she is more relevant. And I'm not just saying that because she's another Asian entertainer. It's because I think her staying power, she's really been in the scene a long time, deserves all our respect. And I am very interested to see a fantasy series where she is the lead. She is the lead character in this, as far as I could tell, in the Witcher Blood Origin. And you could see from some more of these scenes that the action that she partakes in, I'm really anticipating there's going to be some even better action here than the mainline Witcher series. I also am going to comment on Hot D, the latest episode. The latest episode that I did get a chance to watch it with my wife. And I have to say, maybe I should do a clip out of this. Hold on. House of the Dragon spoilers. Hold on. Let me try something here. All right. The Hot D sweet spot. Here's my initial thoughts on Hot D. I believe this is episode 6. With one of the most significant and pivotal episodes of the season, where the younger cast is replaced by the older cast. And I have to say, it wasn't bad, and I'm not a hater of it. But I have to say, it didn't feel as impressive as the first 5 episodes with the younger cast. I think the younger cast had a dynamic, and it was like lightning in a bottle. And even some of the characters, the actors and actresses that are still there that didn't get replaced for a different age character, actor or actress, they are obviously older, but they also seem not as intriguing as characters. The ones that are older now. Hey, Rational Skeptic. Hey, appreciate you popping by, buddy. So, I think we're past, if you're talking about the Hot D sweet spot. I'm sorry, right now, and I'll love to be wrong. I hope by the end of the season, I'll be like, I'm so happy that they moved on, that we get to see these characters in their older versions, and everyone else is old. But I think, in my opinion, right now, as of recording for episode 6, I would have preferred to see the younger cast deal with everything that happened right after the wedding. I would have preferred to be in the zone there and follow them instead of doing a time jump as of this episode. Now, I am going to keep an open mind. I still really enjoy the show, but out of the 6, this was my weakest episode. The older Allison and Rhaenyra, were cool, but they were lacking some charisma that the younger actresses have, at least so far. That's my initial thoughts. They're not as there's just something. Listen, I don't have the it factor. I don't. I'm a movie talk YouTuber. I've got 5K subs, and I love all you subs and everyone that supports the channel. I don't have the it factor. Some people just have it. And some of the younger cast had it. Figured wrong. I'm not yes. Oh shit. Whoops. Sweat spot. Ooh, that sounds gross. Whoa. Hold on. Oh. Damn it. Sorry. Well, that'll be funnier. You know me. The sweat spot. Ooh. Oh shit. Okay. Enough. Now you're throwing me off because I made a typo. Okay. I'm keeping that as is. For the clip out. The sweat spot, not the sweet spot. No, I meant the sweet spot. I meant the sweet spot. Even that sounds kind of dirty. Oh God. But anyways, I feel it would have been a better experience to follow them and, actually after the events of the wedding, instead of seeing everyone older, and even though they're very proficient actresses, they don't have it as much as the younger cast so far. Now, this is just the first episode that they're in. Although the king and even Damon seemed less into it, you know. He even was in his storyline in this episode. He just was like potentially spoilers, like settling down and just okay. This is how we're gonna be now. He wasn't. I'm trying to think of the word. The words escape me. He wasn't as aggressive or hungry for his stake in this world. He was just ready to be what he was going to be, and that's it. Be comfortable. He was just ready to be comfortable. Also, I do have to say there was a big change to Alicent. Alicent was one of my favorite characters, and now this one, they've kind of flip-flopped where she seems more of the this happens in Game of Thrones, though. Characters go back and forth. I don't know if it matches up exactly. So that's my initial thoughts. I think the sweet spot, the best of the series, the best of season 1 may have been the beginning part. That's what I'm thinking. I hope I'm wrong. I hope by the end of season 1, I'm like, wow, these new actresses are amazing. The new storylines are really legit. I can't wait to see what happens next. I still can't wait to see what happens next. But the pacing and everything just threw me off. And it might have just been me. It might have just been me of how much I was enjoying the younger cast. And even the actors and actresses that are there that just look older now. I enjoyed them in their younger forms. And yes, in this series, men get makeup and women get replaced. And not really many people are talking about that. But that is a legit problem in this series. The men just get makeup, lose hair, get a haircut. The women characters get replaced. All of them. Even the Sir Kristen, I think his name is. Same actor. They just gave him a beard. So that's my thoughts. Please comment on the replay here. Is the House of the Dragon season 1 past its sweat spot? No, it's sweet spot. And would you have preferred to see the younger cast continue, or are you okay with them doing a time jump and these characters are replaced by different actresses and having a lot of children, and it's more going to be moving on to the next generation already? I myself right now would I would prefer to stay in the previous time and to see all the after effects right after. But I hope by the end of the season I'll be proven wrong. That's all I want to comment there. Now let's get back to The Witcher Blood Origin, which I think looks really good. Michelle Yeoh looks amazing, and I'm happy that this comes out. Look, great action. Looks like. Really looking forward to this series. I think I'm even looking forward to it more than the Witcher season 3. Witcher season 3. Let me see here. Figure Drawing says, Movie Madness Entertainment. If you haven't, you should react to Doctor Strange 2 deleted scene where Scarlet Witch destroys fools. Well, if that's Disney, I'm probably not going to react to it right now. And I'm going to keep this. We might get done in under an hour. We'll see. We'll see here. Let me get to projects that are still going to be released this year, and tell me your favorites. What are you looking forward to the most? I forgot to see if that He-Man Revelation season 2 is coming out before the end of the year as well. And I can't wait to talk to my pal Brian and all my other Hot D friends on this episode. I just wanted to share you my initial impressions. But I'm really looking forward to Willow coming back. I want to rewatch Willow. It's been years since I've seen it. I'm interested to see Werewolf by Night. I'm interested in the characters more than the trailer itself, but I'm keeping an open mind. And I just want to have fun with the Guardians, the holiday special. I just want to have a blast. I'm just not there yet with Werewolf by Night because there's characters that I want there, like Werewolf by Night, Elsa Bloodstone, because my friend Aaron likes to talk up that character. And I think she's another monster vampire hunter. So far, the trailer was interesting. I'm not opposed to black and white. I just prefer color. Color picture instead of black and white. I know it's an artistic choice, and I'll try to deal with it. It's not like I hate it or anything. But I'm open to it. Yes, I am going to also cover. There's a review out. Yes, I could. All right, so let's get to this Netflix Totem. And I do apologize for the weird live stream, the time, too. It's not my intention to stream at the same time as my friends or such weird times. And I hope as things settle down later in the week, if everything improves, we'll get back to regular MME schedule. But I thought I would make this quick stream to talk about some movie topics. And then I'll see what happens tomorrow night, or tonight, actually, after I go help them out, see what time I get home. All right. Netflix Totem 2022. Everything announced. Check out everything announced in Netflix latest showcase. Enola Holmes Season 2 gets new trailer. I like her. And I like Henry Cavill. I forget the actress's name in Stranger Things. Enola Holmes did not leaving me wanting, I want to see season 2. I just didn't. Oh, hey, Jade. Thank you. They're doing okay. My mother's doing better than my father, which is good. And her test showed that it wasn't, because the test also shows how infected they are. Like, if there's like a dark line or a light line, if you get a light line, it's like, it means you don't have as much as the viral load of the virus. My dad got it pretty bad, but she was doing a little bit better when I left, and I'm taking them to the doctor in the morning. Yes. So thank you for the concern, Jade. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate your membership. Appreciate it. I really do. So now we're just talking about the rest of the year. We're talking about positive stuff the rest of the year of streaming, because there's still some great stuff near the holidays. And I want to be excited for Enola Holmes. It's just not, now I'm not going to say, I'm not going to watch this, but I don't have a desire to. And if it popped up, there's just things ahead of my on my list, my streaming list. I still didn't watch Cobra Kai yet. I only started the first episode of this current season, and I didn't go back, and I want to. Gal Gadot's Heart of Stone gets first look. I have no idea about that. I like Gal Gadot, I'm sorry, but I'll have to wait and see. Teases what's Bridgerton season 3. I don't really have an interest in Bridgerton at all. Yes, I am. Okay. Uh, Captain BMO, Enola Holmes and Gal Gadot's Heart of Stone. Spy looks amazing. Okay, I'll take your word for it. I'll be happy to check out that trailer then. Yes. Hey, Keely. Uh, Gadot. Okay, thank you. All right, and let's see what else was announced here. A Bridgerton spinoff, Queen Charlotte. Now, Shadow and Bone, if you haven't seen it on Netflix and you have a Netflix subscription, I would highly recommend it. It's fantasy, it's got some interesting characters, and I'm on board. I'm on board for the story. And I'm really the only downside is this guy. I see him popping up in all these series. Wasn't he Prince Caspian back in the day? He's on Westworld, and he's everywhere. And he's like overexposed. It gets when actors get overexposed, they show up anywhere. But other than that, I love all the characters. The Crown season 5, Emily in Paris, The Addams Family Wednesday finally gets a release date. I did check out the Wednesday trailer, and it looked awesome. It looked awesome. I can't wait for that. That's also before the end of the year. Let me get back here. The Manifest season 4, I have no idea what that is. Also, what's really strange, I didn't think we were going to hear from D.B. Weiss and David Benioff again, but apparently they are still making a project at Netflix, and it's called The Three Body Problem, 2023 release date. Well, an official trailer for the series still eludes us. Netflix did release a behind-the-scenes featurette for The Three Body Problem. Its executive producers David Benioff, D.B. Weiss, and Alexander Wu also tease fans can expect from now confirmed to be a 2023 series. Three Body Problem is described in the clip as a history of humanity from the point of first contact with an alien civilization all the way to the end of their universe. The team was excited about ambitious storytelling and breadth and scope of the novels by Lou Sixon and can't wait to bring it to life. That's an interesting premise. Do you, viewers, still have confidence in D.B. Weiss and David Benioff after season 8? I think they have skills. I just don't know. I don't know about this IP. It seems interesting to me. Jason Momoa's Slumberland. Never Have I Ever. Umbrella Academy. Okay. Noah Centino's Netflix series gets new title. Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio. I saw the behind the scenes of Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio with the stop motion, and it looked really good. And I'm so happy that stop motion films are still being produced. And I'm still happy that Guillermo del Toro is getting work, that he's still getting some work. And he's constantly in the awards conversation. He won for Shape of Water. And this just looks far superior to me than what the Disney Plus Pinocchio with Tom Hanks did. And I didn't watch that yet. I'm not opposed to watching it. It's in my Disney Plus subscription, and I think I'll check it out. But this looks far superior. And if you're just coming in or you're watching on the replay, please smash that like button. Help me out for some great movie talk. Positive movie talk. Netflix gives deep dive into Kid Cudi's Intergalactic. Kobe Bryant, I don't really care about, Jennifer Lopez is the mother. I saw something about this, and I don't know what it's about, but I'll check out the trailer. Netflix U Season 4, The Watcher, gets first trailer and October release date. Netflix The Watcher. That looks kind of interesting. A trailer release date for the upcoming spooky thriller, The Watcher. Based on a true story, it tells the tale of Brannick families move to dream suburban neighborhood that quickly becomes a nightmare. The Witcher Blood Origin prequels arrived this December. That's the one I'm most and oh yeah. See, there's even more there that I have to catch up on my list. Like I want to see Vikings. Vikings Valhalla is getting season 2. And I never watched Chris Hemsworth's Extraction movie, and they're going to making another one. So that's all on my list. They cloned Tyrone? The Witcher season 3 is until summer 2023. Lupin season 3? Isn't that based on an anime? Oxenfree, Dead to Me, Glass Onion, and Knives Out Memory. I'm looking forward to Glass Onion and Knives Out film. Outer Banks, The School for Good and Evil. Charlize Theron's getting a little overexposed too. She's just in everything. And I think that's it. Now I will bring up Vikings is a great show. And isn't there for like 5-6 seasons of the original? Captain BMO Tudum actually was pretty good this year, even though we got no Rebel Moon stuff. Okay, yeah. I was thinking, I was like, did I miss something? Did Rebel Moon? Nothing come out from that. Okay. I love Hellboy 2 too. Pan's Labyrinth, I appreciate it, but I don't really like to watch it. I love the creature design, but I don't really enjoy the movie. I thought it was well made though. All right. Never seen Vikings, and they did a spin-off series, Vikings Valhalla. That's on my list. Extraction's on my list. Cobra Kai's on my list. So there's a lot to look forward to. All right. So here's the article that I'll bring up here. The Witcher and Blood Origin prequel release date set. And I believe it is December 25th. Which is great. We're getting it before the end of the year. And I really, really want it to succeed. Especially since there's mixed opinions on season 2. All right. Here is some. I was also trying to find release dates for the rest of the year of content coming out on streaming. Let me bring this up here. I found some weird websites. I've never been to them before. Film Jabber. September 27th. That's Tuesday. Fall. C+. I have no idea what that is. The Munsters I was looking forward to, but I wanted it to play on a streaming subscription service I'm already on, but I don't know if it's going to. Blonde, Netflix, on the 28th. It's got a C- according to this rating. Wow. Is that potentially because of the political angle? They feel like Marilyn Monroe was, there were some storylines that a lot of reviewers did not like. I think even Grace Randolph said she wasn't going to review this one because of how they treated her character. No Narnia. Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, it's ready. I mean, December. I'm assuming that they're just doing the special effects now. Get ready for release. Okay, let's take a closer look here. God's Creatures, and if you want to check this out for yourself, it's going to be in this description below. God's Creatures, I'm not sure what that is. Hocus Pocus 2, Disney Plus. You know what? I'm happy that they made that sequel. I think the fans of that show that Disney Plus is a perfect place for it. Halloween Ends. I am not too happy the way. I'm happy the way this sequel series started. I'm not happy with the last movie, and it doesn't. Yes, they can make a quality movie in a short period of time and release on streaming, but my thoughts are probably unlikely that it's going to be a quality film with Halloween Ends. October 18th, Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. Again, don't know what that is. B+. The Good Nurse on Netflix. All Quiet on the Western Front. My Policeman, Amazon. Weird Al Yankovic story. I did not know that was going straight to streaming. I like Weird Al Yankovic. I'm not a huge fan. I will probably enjoy it on streaming. I would not go to the theater for Weird Al. Or for Daniel Radcliffe. I'm sorry. I like Daniel Radcliffe. I'm not a hater of his or anything, but him being Weird Al is not going to get me there. But I will definitely watch it on streaming. Definitely. All right. The Wonder Disenchanted. I loved the first Disenchanted. And I thought they should always make a sequel. But I'm not sold on it yet. I don't know. I'll definitely watch it. Nanny, Amazon. I don't know what that's about. Glass Onion, a Knives Out mystery on Netflix, December 23rd. So there's going to be some great stuff around the Christmas holiday. And let me see here what else I had. I think I had another. Oh, here is another site that shows. Oh, I love Hellboy 2. If you'd like The Bear on Hulu, I'll check it out. All right, let me bring this up here. Here's the streaming calendar. What's this site called? The Envoy Web. All right, let me bring this up here to see what else, any other surprises here. Let me make it bigger so you can see. All right, let's get to end of September here. Hold on. Let me see. This is we're out now. Reasonable Doubt, A Trip to Infinity, documentary. Nothing really. Oh, Eat the Rich, the GameStop saga on Netflix. I actually know someone that's going to be in that with Smash JT from the Amico saga as well. The Mighty Ducks season 2. I love the Mighty Ducks. I do not have a lot of confidence in that since the coach is gone. Emilio Estevez is out of the picture. He's not coming back for season 2 based on COVID protocols, I believe. He said, no, I'm not going to follow your rules, which was, that's up to him. He didn't come back. That was why. Let me see here. Hocus Pocus 2. Into the Deep. October. Nothing really here. Oh, Hellraiser on the 7th. Dollhouse. Dairy Girl season 3. I like that series on Netflix. And let me see. We're almost done with this part. And then I have a few topics, movie topics before we go. Tales of the Jedi. October 26th. That comes out this year. Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities horror series on Netflix. I'm assuming that's going to be good. I got to research that, see if there is a trailer. I want to support Guillermo del Toro. There's Noel Holmes again. This one has a lot more titles on here that the other site missed. Willow, November 30th. Yes. National Treasure, Edge of History, Nanny, Bardo, Glass Onion. So there's still a lot out there. There's still a lot. Hey, Hans, you could stop by if you want. I'm only going to be live for another 25 minutes. I could send you a link if you'd like. Now I'm starting to get sleepy. This is why I couldn't wait for Matt to be done. If I was going to do any content at all tonight, it would have had to been now. Starting to get sleepy without the vodka because I was so busy today. I did a lot of cleaning and all kinds of stuff. All right. Here is something interesting. It is a rumor. It is a Geekosity article. And this is for Isaac. Apparently, the rumor is that they may be considering Morpheus to get a sequel. They may be considering that. Maybe it did enough on VOD and it wasn't a complete flop in the memes. All you have to do is make a somewhat better product for the second one, and I think it'll be a success. Can only go up from here. Maybe no, that's not true. That's not true. We're talking about Hollywood. Sony plans to give Marvel fans another Morbius film with Jared Leto. Although Leto's Morbius disappointed critics and fans, the living vampire will bare his fangs again on the big screen. Thus, the movie only earned $163 million in the worldwide box office from a $75 million budget. Nevertheless, online memes inspire Sony to re-release the film. However, it bombed the second time. But Sony's eyes are on the bigger picture and is keeping its tight grip on Spider-Man. Everything Always host Michael Roman reported the latest rumor about Morbius. Specifically, Sony will go forward with a second Morbius movie. Sony could still save what it has done to its own IP. I think it's very plausible that they could make a sequel and just have another Spider-Verse character in it, and that's going to box office going to raise, you know. Well, I'm not going to be live for long, you know. I just wanted to do quick movie talk. And yeah, I was hoping for both Rebel Moon and Narnia. And also, what's that other series? Not Peter Jackson. What's the series? That's like Harry Potter. Percy Jackson. Yeah. Real life vampire. Yeah, you can always make a sequel. I think I would give the green go ahead. I would want some more fan service because this type of listen, you don't ignore relevancy even if it's memes and stuff. There's profits to be made. You just got to roll with it. You got to get someone that knows what they're doing and how to capitalize on what happened with the first film. It was still relevant, you know. There's still some money to be made with it. So I think they should. I think they should go ahead with the sequel. All right. And I have three more articles. This is a review on IGN of episode 6 of House of Dragons. And here is the adult Rhaenyra. I'm not going to get into spoilers, and I'm not going to read this whole thing. I'm just going to go through it just a little bit and show you. This is the adult Rhaenyra. She looks good in that picture there. It's just something was missing from me. She was a very proficient actress. It just wasn't there for me though for the character. The adult Rhaenyra and Alicent have arrived at last, but amid births, deaths, and warring families, the rivalry is only growing hotter. And here, I'll just get to the score. I'll try to skip past that. Great. The adult stars of House of Dragon have arrived at last, and their rivalry is growing ever more intense. I think some of them, Hot D is for snowflakes. Yeah. I'm not there yet with the new versions of the characters. I hope next episode is better. It only takes a really good episode to pull me back in. I'm not out or anything. I'm just like, okay. Here, let's get to a Werewolf by Night review. See what's going on there. This is from Slash Film. Bring this up. Werewolf by Night review. Marvel bucks tradition with a fun monster movie. Homage. Fantastic Fest. And I might read a little. Let me see how long this article is before I say. Oh yeah, I could read that. That's not that long. That's not that long. All right, let's read this together. See what the writer has to say. By Chris Evangelista. By now, the Marvel formula is well established. So much so that it's becoming downright boring. You know exactly what you're going to get when you sit down for a Marvel title. So whenever the movie studio bucks tradition and tries something new, it can seem refreshing. Enter Werewolf by Night, a fun monster movie homage headed to Disney Plus in time for Halloween, directed with style by Michael Giacchino. Werewolf by Night leaves behind superheroes to show us a world of monsters and monster hunters. Bloodstone, a world-famous monster hunter and leader of Guild of Fellow Hunters, has just died. That means there's a new job opening to be a head monster hunter honcho. And so a team of hunters has gathered at the Bloodstone compound, which looks like a brutalist sculpture garden for a competition. Whoever is able to hunt and kill a captured monster on the compound will become the new leader. And oh yeah, the hunters are free to hunt each other too. That seems counterproductive. What is this, Monster Hunger Games? This sounds like Monster Hunger Games or that other, what was that, that Netflix series that was just really popular. It seems like a weird competition. Yes. All the whiners love it. Okay. Yeah, definitely, Jade. I'm looking forward to it as well. And I like the premise too, that it's like a movie and it's like a competition. Squid Game. Yes, yes, yes. It's some weird demented competition. Figure Drum also has a comment here. Have you seen The Pig? Great 2021 movie with Nick Cage, or The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Also Nick Cage. If not, highly suggest seeing them. Start with Pig. No, I have not. Either one. And I do want to. But, as people know, I am streaming. And I very rarely buy movies or go to movies or buy movies or steal books or Blu-rays anymore. So I try to wait until it's available on a streaming service I have. If it appears on a streaming service I have, I tend to watch it. I think maybe The Pig is on something already. I'll have to check that out. I don't think The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent is anywhere streaming yet. That's what I'm guessing. I'll be real. The one that I'm looking forward to more is The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. I will still try. I'll still give The Pig a shot though, but that's the one I'm looking forward to more. Bloodstone, a world famous monster hunter and leader of a guild of fellow hunters, has just died. That means, I already read that. Whoever is able to hunt and kill a captured monster on the compound will become a new leader. And the hunters. I already read that too. That seems counterproductive. The monster hunters all kill each other. Would there be no one left to hunt monsters? No matter. Hosted by Bloodstone's widow, an absolutely delightful Harriet Sansom Harris, perhaps the best part of the whole special. The competition has brought together several characters, including two unlikely additions. One is Jack, Gail Garcia Bernal, who seems way too nice and polite when compared to the other hunters. And then there's Laura Donnelly as Elsa Bloodstone, Bloodstone's estranged daughter who hates her family tradition. And that's the one I'm looking forward to the most. Oh, hi, Matt. I didn't want to go on the same time as you, but I also knew if I didn't start the stream soon, I was going to... I couldn't... I was trying to wait until you're done, and I couldn't. I'm like, if I don't stream now about what I want to talk about, I'm just going to go to bed. So, I will send you the link. Yeah, definitely. All right. So I'm looking forward to this, and I think that's the character I'm looking forward to the most. Elsa Bloodstone. Really looking forward to that. And when Matt gets here, we'll have a little. Hopefully he's gonna pop in soon. Hey, Ryan Hartwell. Hey. The Unbearable Weight, blah blah, is really damn good. Joel Jensen. Hi, Joel Jensen. Remember to smash that like button. And I wanted to try something a little bit different. I also, just to be transparent, Brian, Aaron, DL, RJ, CJH, and all the rest of MME crew really helped this channel. But I also want to get good at. Oh, hey Matt.
Hey, what's up, man? I just finished up streaming. I sent the Quad Squad over here.
Oh, awesome!
Quad Squad.
I really appreciate it. I was trying not to go live when you are, but I was like, if I wait till he finishes, I'm not going to even do a stream tonight.
No, that's fine, man. That's fine.
Yeah,
I can't stay too long because it's Sunday night and the kids got class in the morning.
That's all right. I was going to end in 15-20 minutes anyway.
Okay. Yeah.
I basically did I'm working on my skills just talking by myself because I want to do both on my channel. I love MME live with the whole panel, but I also want to do like try solo hour streams and see if I could fill the content with just me and challenge myself more, because sometimes you rely on people to bounce off each other. And I'm just trying. So I did almost like the best of the rest of the year. There's some, now that we have House of Dragons, we have Rings of Power, Andor just started, She-Hulk's almost over. What's left this year in streaming? And there's also that Netflix Tudum event that happened. So there were some surprises there. And I was just going to ask people in the panel, what are you looking forward to the most by the end of the year of that's left of streaming content? I'm really looking forward to Michelle Yeoh and The Witcher: The Blood Origin.
Yeah,
I rewatched the trailer, and I didn't realize it was coming out in December. So that's still this year. There's also the Knives Out sequel, which I enjoyed Knives Out, and I'm really enjoying to go to see the sequel without knowing the answer, because a Fandom Menacer spoiled that for me on Twitter. Just put something out there without you looking for it. I'm like, damn it. They spoiled who the killer was.
And in the first movie?
Yeah, because people were still so pissed at him. That doesn't justify it at all, but that's what happened. So I already knew watching it. I would like to see one where I don't know. And then there's Willow, which I'm super excited about. And I really want to rewatch Willow really bad. It's been years since I've seen it. I've only seen it a couple times and not all together. Like when I see it, I saw parts of it. My father used to watch it on TV, but I really didn't, how you don't really devote your time to the movie and give it its fair shot. I never really gave Willow its fair shot.
Well, I mean, I remember seeing Willow in theaters when it came out. I got taken to go see it, so I always enjoyed that movie quite a bit. There's it's a fun movie. I mean, it kind of it feels like it's a product of the era. You know what I mean? Where you've got who is it? You're looking at Red Sonja, which was complete, Conan, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got a bunch of those kind of high fantasy movies at the time. And it just kind of came in. It just felt like it was this is something totally different. Kind of like that one, and Howard the Duck came out around the same time. That was kind of Lucasfilm bouncing off doing other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just and then I just feel like Lucasfilm kind of got a little bit, I don't want to say lazy, but I don't really know what the hell they were doing.
Well, Jade said, yes, Jade got me to watch the Hellraiser trailer, and I'm not a big horror fan, and that looked really good, but it also scares the shit out of me, so I don't know if I'm going to watch it. I'm probably going to, I might watch it with my wife, and then if it's too scary for me, I'll leave. I'm a lightweight with horror. I can't, some of that stuff looks so intense, but the trailer was really intense. Did you see it?
Yeah, it looked good. It's so funny too, because you had the Netflix Tudum event, and there wasn't really a lot that came out of that was really big. It felt like, there was I mentioned this on my stream, the Enola Holmes 2 trailer.
I didn't really like Enola. I mean, I was okay. I'm undecided if I'm going to watch it. I don't want to say it. I'm not going to watch that, but I like everyone involved with that. Did you like it?
Oh, I loved it. Yeah, I
Oh,
actually just
really?
watched. Well, I saw it when it first came out a couple years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, all right, yeah, it was fun. And then the other night, my girlfriend and I were just like looking through Netflix and stuff, and I wanted to watch The Last Action Hero because I love that movie. And she's like, okay, we'll put a pin in that. We'll come back to that one. And then like a couple splots down was Enola Holmes. And like, oh, this is one where, Millie Bobby Brown is playing Sherlock Holmes' sister. And then she sees Henry Cavill. And she's like, wait, is that Henry Cavill? I'm like, yeah, he's playing Sherlock. What? Oh, we got to watch this movie. It's because of Henry Cavill. So
Yeah.
we watched it again. I thought it was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Maybe I'll give it. I mean, I'll give it another shot. I don't really remember that much. I know I watched it, but I'm like, it didn't stick with me. Again, I do think there's something to be said about your environment when you watch things. Sometimes things don't hit. You're not giving it its fair shot. You really got to focus on stuff to give it its fair shot. I think not everything. Yeah. Some things are just bad. Some things are just bad. But occasionally it's like, how did you watch it? Was it a good? Were you paying attention or? Was other stuff going on? What mood set were you in?
Well, and I really think that matters quite a bit, So it's like, for example, there was that, Rings of Power tweet going around yesterday, where they showed the crowd had some of the same. We talked about that last night, where there was that whole crowd situation, and it's like, the mutual friend of ours who was commenting on it was just like, everything, that person is dating someone who hates everything. It seems like. So it's just like that person then is coming out and saying everything's shit, everything's negative. And it's like, yeah, whoever you're around, if you watch something you genuinely want to get excited about, then I think you can get excited. Like I'm waiting to watch, what's it called? The Munsters this week. I have no idea.
Oh yeah. I'm really looking. I love that last trailer. The last trailer was really legit. Me, Rhea, and Tony, we're all looking forward to it. I just don't want to, I'm watching my fun. So I'm like, is it on a streaming service? I don't know. Or I'm gonna have to pay for it. I'll wait it. I'm not going to pay for it though. Unless it's on a streaming service I already paid for,
Yeah.
Brian, I got to talk to you about Hot D tomorrow. I gave my initial impression. My initial impression was, and I made a clip out video even. I multitasked on the stream. The Hot D sweet spot. And I think, not to go into spoilers, I think it's past it. I enjoyed the younger versions of everyone. I don't want to judge it just by one episode. I hope I'm wrong by the end of the season. But something to say that they're very proficient actors. It's not a spoiler to say, Matt, that the actresses are going to be aged up in a time jump, right?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I still haven't seen it, but yeah.
Right. So I'm not giving spoilers, but this was the episode where they changed. And they were very proficient actresses. They seemed similar to the same character. It's just, I think they were lacking the charisma of the younger counterparts. And then also the people that were still there that they just put makeup to make them look older, they seemed a little bit lamer. Of course, when you get older, you're not as hardcore, and you know what I mean? It just, I feel like the sweet spot was before, and so far where it's heading, I'm very excited to see where it heads, and I hope I'm wrong, but I think the stronger part of the season may have been the first half, based on, I would have preferred to see what happened then with the younger cast where they left off the last episode, to just continue right there instead of doing the time jump as of this episode. I hope that changes. It's still really good. It's just like the pacing and everything was just like, ugh. It might just be me. Again, that, like I said, the way you're thinking when you're like, you really get attached to these certain characters, and then there's a change, and it's hard to accept changes for anything. It might just be me, but as of right now, I'm like, ooh, it's good still, but I would have preferred to see exactly what happened after that last episode, and then just continue with the younger character versions. And also, yes, if you're a man, you get makeup. If you're a woman, you get replaced. And when you age up the character consistently, even the younger ones, even some of the younger men were still there. They just put a beard on it. But if you're a woman, you're replaced.
Yeah, well, I mean, I get the how many years.
This is completely fair, Brian. This is completely fair. I get that. I'm just saying my initial reactions now, if I'm honest, Yes, that could totally change the next episode,
No, I definitely want to see it. It's just like, I enjoyed Andor immensely. Looking forward to watching more of that. I've been enjoying She-Hulk quite a bit as well, and there's a lot. I think there's a lot with the going on right now. There's a lot of things to watch, and that's also part of the problem. Is like, what do I'm kind of letting House of the Dragon build up a little bit now that we got to the time jump. I feel like I can sit down, I can binge the first half of the season,
Mm-hmm.
and then go into that. Whereas like Lord of the Rings has got me week to week. Like I'll make the time to watch Lord of the Rings, and I'm sure House of the Dragon will get me there. The first episode did, but I was like, all right, I just kind of figured, oh, okay, I can wait. I can wait on this one. It's fine. But cause I'm not seeing like the conversation turn, it's not like, oh my God, this happened sort of thing. Like I'm not seeing it. But then I'm also wondering how much of that we're actually seeing in general because of the way the algorithms push out the content now. I feel like you almost have to like make your own conversation and hope that other people see it.
Mm-hmm.
Because other than that, it just seems like it's a lot more difficult, if that makes sense.
Marcus, chill out, man. I come on, be nice to Matt. We're talking about movies here. I don't know what. Don't even address it if you don't want to. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what I saw that. Yeah, like he's gonna sue me for what?
I don't know. Just ignore it. Marcus, be cool. Come on. You said you were gonna be nice on the last stream. The last thing I see you covered this as well is I'm surprised that Avatar is doing as good with the re-release. I didn't think it was going to do horrible, but yeah, there is still worldwide interest in this. You covered this right on your stream?
Yeah, I covered it. I covered it tonight, yeah.
Yeah, so there's still now how big of a desire is it for this franchise? I don't know, but even worldwide, global weekend box office. That's not bad. 30.5 million.
I think as I said on my stream, I think what it boils down to is like the vast majority of the money came in from 3D IMAX because that's the experience that the movie has set up. And, so it goes to show you that if 30 million worldwide for mostly 3D IMAX, that the new movie is going to make bank because they're going to crank the effing prices up. Of those tickets. I spent $45 on 2 tickets to go see it Friday. You know what I mean? I'm like, I don't spend that kind of money on theaters anymore. But no, I spent $45 because that was an experience. So, and my dad had a blast. He loved every minute of it. He was locked in from the first frame till the end.
That's awesome.
The Way of Water footage, he really liked that. He's all like, let me know when the tickets go on sale for the next one and I'll buy those. And so I was like, all right, great. We're going to go check out part 2. So I think, it's a spectacle and people seem to like it.
You said that you got to see 4 minutes of the second movie, right? They said you 4 minute scene.
About 4 minutes. Yeah.
And you said that looked amazing, right?
Like, I mean, okay. So yeah, it did. It really did. Like you can tell that
Marcus, I'm putting you in a timeout. When you come back, if you want to be silly, just chill out. I'm putting you in a timeout. Chill out for a little bit. Maybe I'll do you.
What am I going to the police station
I don't know. Chill out. Don't make weird threats, even if you're joking. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Like I haven't done anything, so he's clear. Like if you want to call the cops, waste your time and their time. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Have at it. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy. A little bit weird, but all right.
Did you hear the synopsis for Werewolf by Night? What it's about?
No, I didn't. I kind of don't know much about all of that. I did read the reactions because they had the reactions tonight.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say, like, a lot of people seem to like it.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it's too spoilery to say there's like a competition. A Monster Hunter's family, while we're now Monster Hunter family, it's like a tradition. They carry it down. Is someone passes away, so they use a competition to find the next one, and it's sort of like almost like a Hunger Games or Squid Games type event where they all can hunt monsters together, but they can also hunt each other. And then Elsa Bloodstone is the estranged descendant of the Bloodstones that are holding the competition, and she hates the competition. So that's pretty interesting. I kind of like that premise for a movie, you know?
Yeah, yeah. That's it. Well, it looks fun. It looks like a lot of fun. I really can't wait to watch it here. God, when is it? Like a week and a half, right?
It's on the 6th or 7th, I think. I think Friday the 7th of October.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's my sister's birthday, so I should know that.
Oh, wait.
I should know what day of the week it is, but
yeah. And then the last thing I wanted the one thing I was happy about, I wasn't sure if they were making a season 2. It's a fantasy hidden gem for me. Shadow and Bone did you see that on Netflix?
I did see that they showed a little bit more of it. I hear it's good.
It's a good show. The only thing I dislike is this guy. Even though he's a good actor, he's getting a little overexposed in this type of role. It's like Prince Caspian, Westworld. He's just showing up everywhere. I've seen him all kinds of places.
Wait, Ben Barnes was Prince Caspian?
That's him, yeah.
Wow.
What's that?
I
think so. I think that was Prince Caspian.
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah. So this show, if you haven't seen it, I like the characters a lot. It's a younger group of fantasy heroes, and I think it was well done. I thought it was fun, and I'm glad there's a season 2.
I mean, some of those shows are just hard to get the time to watch, you know. So, but I'm glad it's getting a season 2. Clearly, it did well enough to warrant more. It's like I'm still waiting to see if we're gonna get like another mention of Sandman, if that's gonna happen. I think
I still don't watch Sandman.
I haven't watched it yet either, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. And then also,
my wife liked it too.
Yeah, everyone talked about it, really seemed to like it, and it seemed to kind of blow up. But that's the problem with dropping everything all at once. You know, like it's a problem with dropping everything all at once. It becomes this desert of content. Mm-hmm. Sorry, or desert of conversation after the fact. I don't know why I'm getting sleepy, but
that's all right. I am too. We're gonna wrap it up here. Any final thoughts on your favorite, your most anticipated at the end of this year? There's still a lot of great content. I'm just excited for Michelle Yeoh. Like I was thinking about, she came onto the scene right around with Jackie Chan and Chow Yun-fat, and she's had the most staying power out of all of them. And I'm glad this fantasy series that she's the prime role. And I'm actually kind of more excited to see this universe without Geralt of Rivia, even though I love The Witcher. Geralt of Rivia, yeah. Even though I love that character, and I love Witcher. Did you saw both seasons, right?
I have not finished season 2. I got distracted. I think I only saw like the first episode, and then like
the season 2, the best is the end.
Okay.
So it's a little slow in places. I was a little iffy too, but if you follow all the way through, by the end, it's amazing. Brian too, I think, was like, by the end, I loved it. It's great action by the end, really intense.
All right. It's definitely on my list of things to watch. I mean, again, there's so many things out there that I want to finish watching, and it's like, do I live stream or do I go watch a movie?
Mm.
You know, like that's unfortunately like where it's at, or like it becomes a lot of like time juggling, you know, like last night, for example, remember you were streaming, I jump on, my daughter was up and she was awake until after 1:30 in the morning, you know, and then we finally went and laid down in bed, and I was like, all right, we're going to bed. And here's your tablet. I'm just going to lay down. And she fell asleep in like 2 seconds. And then I just it was so funny because she was using my body as like a footrest. And I just said, screw it. I didn't want to move her. So I just rolled over on my side, and I woke up this morning at 6 a.m. and she was just kicking the shit out of my back. Cause she's 4. So she doesn't know any better. I'm just this is dad life. I'm so tired.
Wow. I can only imagine. I'm 40 now, and I don't have a kid yet. Man, I don't know if I can handle it. I don't know.
You got dogs. I will tell you this. I will tell you this. If you have kids, you will not be live streaming after 6 months.
Yeah.
right? Like, and I don't mean that like a negative way. What
No,
I mean
no,
by
no.
that is like the first 6 months of a kid's life is the hardest for the baby,
Mhm.
right? Or I should say it's the hardest for the parents. But after that 6 months, well, you get about, so the first 6 months are just like, feed, sleep, shit. That's it, right? That's all they do. But then after that, like they'll nap and they'll sleep all through the night, but it's like they're more active when they're awake. And you're like, okay, cool, you can make that work. And then they move into like the toddler phase. And that, my friends, is a nightmare. That's
Honestly, I think my wife said, if you want to, we got to figure this out in the next few years because I don't want to start after 40 herself. She's younger than me. But I'm almost like, especially with going on in my family right now, mental illness is so prevalent. I still really like, should I adopt instead?
I mean, you could foster, and like that's
That would
something.
be hard though if they go away.
Well, you can get older kids too. Like one of my sisters
That also could be a nightmare too, though.
Well, yeah. Like the first kid she fostered kind of became part of the family. She refers to my dad and stepmom as grandma and grandpa. And then, she turned 18, graduated high school. I think she's moved out and got like getting her shit together. So they fostered another kid and who was 16 and a troubled youth. And that has not gone very well. I don't know what's going, so it is kind of ebb and flow. Like my girlfriend has mentioned, like we could foster or like have a third kid. And I'm just like, no, like, I mean,
well,
like,
honestly, if we do, I think it'd just be one and have some pets and like, teach the kid to help take care of the pet too, so they get responsibility and care about another living being than just themselves.
But here's the thing with that though, right? Is you might go, but doesn't your wife, or you might even go, but doesn't the baby need someone to play with?
No.
And then you're like, all right, let me unwrap the cone. You just, that's the thing, But yes, Ryan, now I know how Bandit healer feels.
It also would be really nice for the grandmothers because now that my mother hopefully will retire in June and her mother I think is already retired, there's like just so much time for the grandmothers to really help too. Not that they they want to, they like to be like, what my mom would have loved to have been there more for my nieces, but she's so busy working. She still was there, but it'd be perfect.
Yeah. I think if you like your mother and your mother-in-law being around more often, then sure, like that's something to consider.
Well, not my mother-in-law necessarily, but
well, I mean, believe me when I say I fully understand. Thankfully, there's we don't have to really worry about her, so that's good. Mm-hmm. But like my mom and stepmom are around as much as, well, my stepmom more than my mom, because my mom's like 100 some miles away. But it's just like, yeah, you have family to help you out. Like when I went to go see The Lord of the Rings, I was like, my girlfriend's out of town, I'm watching the kids. I call my dad, I'm like, yo, can you watch the girls for a couple hours so I can go see Lord of the Rings in the theater? Ooh. And my dad's like, what? And I'm all like, yeah, come get him. Like, you pick him up and then I'll come get him afterward. And he's like, well, when are you going to be back? And I'm like, 10-ish, because I was about an hour north to go see the show.
And Ryan said his parents had him when they were 40.
Yeah, man. Like,
well, that would be my situation. I'm 40. So
it's just, again, it's kind of like there, but I will say though, like, yeah, I have a 4-year-old and a 3-year-old and they're both great.
It's just, but I could tell you stuff off air, Matt, but the mental illness of my family is really scary. And I deal with it a lot better than my father, my sister. Like, and I'm on medicine too, but the way my dad's been acting, and even my nieces have it, it's like sad.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get that.
So I constantly weighs on my mind. Like, if I haven't, I don't want to. I don't want to pass down our family problems to my children. That much. Some things you can help, some things you can't. Oh wow, yeah. Jake could be a grandparent soon. Wow, that'd be awesome. That'd be awesome, Grandma. Uh-oh. First one to call.
Oh yeah. When we started calling my stepmom Grandma Jarbo, she got mad.
Yeah.
She was because that was like what we called my dad's mom, and she's been passed away now for like 19 years. So I was just kind of laughing because I'm all like, okay, Grandma Jarbo, and she's like, I'll fucking kill you. She's like, I don't even care. She's like, I'll just bury your body out back. They won't find you. And I'm all like, yeah, fear outruns anger. Haha. My family talks a lot of shit to each other, basically, is what I'm trying to say. So,
well, I am having a good time, but it's almost 3 too. So I know we both have to get to sleep because I'm probably gonna have to take them to the doctors in the morning. So I enjoyed you stopping in for like 20 minutes. Thank you all for following the stream and joining in the conversation. And there's a lot of great stuff in entertainment. An embarrassment of riches. Like that's what's so frustrating to me. Not to turn negative towards the end, but we have things past my wildest dreams is when I was growing up, in the 90s and stuff. And when I was like, oh, what's possible with comic book? We have stuff that I never even dreamed that we would get to,
Yeah.
Do you agree? Like, I never thought they'd be making all these content and spin-offs. I never thought we'd see all these supplemental superhero characters. And not only we get Lord of the Rings, but you get another version, you get a prequel series, Lord of the Rings. And oh my God. And Willow's coming back and another Indiana Jones. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. I'm still looking forward to Indy 5, but yeah.
Oh no, me too. I am as well looking forward to Indiana Jones 5. I mean, how couldn't you? It's Indiana
Jones.
And
I am looking forward to Black Adam. I am. I'm getting hyped for it. Thank you, Ryan.
Yeah, you have fun with that.
You're not going to go see it opening weekend?
Oh no, I'm absolutely going to go see it opening weekend. Like I have to. I have spent this much time talking about that, and people are definitely mad at me for how much I have criticized Black Adam. That they're like, oh, you just hate The Rock. I'm like, I don't hate The Rock. I just don't love The Rock. Like, I think he's a fine actor, but it's like he could do better.
Actually, if we get the chance tomorrow, I'm going to watch the reboot with my mother after we take her to the doctor, spend some time with her because she taped it on her DVR. And that's cool because the only reason I like it to begin with is back in the day when I was growing up, we used to watch it and she used to let me stay up. I'm like, I don't want to go to bed. Can we just watch Quantum Leap? And that was the one. So she's like, all right, watch Quantum Leap.
Yeah, I love Quantum Leap.
That and Letterman sometimes.
Okay. See, for me, I watched Unsolved Mysteries with my mom. So like, it's however weird this might sound, like I'll go lay down in bed, like get ready for bed or whatever. And like, I put my headphones on and I just turn on Samsung TV Plus and they have an entire channel dedicated to Unsolved Mysteries. So I just watch like Unsolved Mystery repeats. Mm-hmm. And like, it's just comforting. This?
What? Take off your mask the moment your wife got pregnant? What?
Basically, they're saying that if you get your wife pregnant, you have to take off the mask.
No. For my live streams? Or do you think I'm wearing it during the act? I don't know what you mean by that.
I mean, I'm not going to lie.
I know. No, never.
Just like
that would never happen.
No, but she can still see your eyes. That's what matters. You can look intently at her and be like, do you sense doom? She's like, is that your way of telling me you're going to come?
All right.
You're all like, for Latvia or Latveria, whatever the hell the country is. Lithuania, lithium ion. I don't know.
The mask never comes off, right?
The mask isn't the only thing that never comes.
Oh, all right. Well, since the jokes are getting better, now's the time to end on a high note. Thanks for coming. Bye, everyone. All right. Bye. Good night, everyone. Or good morning.